Yo, what's good? Welcome back. How y'all doing? Hello, everybody. I've got Pokemon music playing. I thought, why not? I was thinking, what if I just put like the lo-fi Pokemon chill music? We never really do that, do we? I was thinking, because I'm like, someone came in, someone said, I do nothing a lot. Good to see you. Thanks for coming down. When does the stream start? And I'm thinking like, oh, starting soon screen. Starting soon. Doesn't actually say when the stream starts. Do I put a countdown? And then I was thinking about other people starting soon, and I was like, why am I playing like hardcore drum and bass? Like liquid drum and bass? Maybe I should just play like lo-fi chill. So something different today. What's going on, guys? Base to Vic, thanks for coming down. Mitchy maybe, how you going, Mitchy? Garbadad, what's good, Garbadad? Zelky, what's up, Zelky? BB Retro, how you going, dude? Jaradishi, a guy from a crowd, good to see you, thanks for coming down. Welcome to the stream. I do nothing a lot. I do nothing a lot too. jluv, the serial mail opening procrastinator strikes again. This one is all time. This one has been sitting in America for fucking ages. Ages. Burning a hole in my wallet. Feather Josh, good to see you. Asteria, as always. What's up? Mr. Darthbean, what's up, Blissy, man? Should I play your deck? Yes, it's fucking awesome. I had a great time. Yo, jluv, it just hit me, but you look like Smeagol before the ring. Pussyo, my little pickle, kombucha, D's nuts. Have a nice day. No, I don't. What? No, I don't. Do I? Someone? There's no way. There's no way, dude. I like this one. I like this one. Nobody's ever said this to me in my life. I don't see it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see it. I do not see it. He's not bad. Hey, before the ring, he's not bad. He just looks like a normal guy. He doesn't look like that. Yeah, he's not this. Pussyo, my little pickle. Kombucha. If you did your hair like that, I could see it a tiny bit. Nuts. Have a nice day. Oh my god. Pseudo Zora, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 40 months of Prime, you legend. I do nothing a lot. Thank you for the Prime. After telling me I look like an ugly POS. Thank you, guys. Thanks for kicking off a hype train. Pose like him for your next YouTube thumbnail. I think statistically, thumbnails where I'm not in them do better. People don't want to see my fucking face. I gotcha. What's going on? Andy Serkis lookalike? What? No. Wait, isn't Andy Serkis the guy that does the mocap anyway? Isn't he like the mocap guy? Wait, is that actually, is he pre-Smeagol as well? Is he pre-Smeagol? Is he the same actor? Smeagol actor, Lord of the... Is he both? Oh, he's both. He plays like human and Smeagol. I don't fucking remember. Listen, I remember all the stuff about Pokemon card artists. I don't remember Lord of the Rings lore. Wait, he's in the MCU too? Who is he in the MCU? Yeah, Priest Meagle isn't ugly. What's with the windowed image on the screen? What do you mean? Hello, Risa. What's up, Augers? Pussyo, my little pickle, kombucha. Murder. How you going, Murder? Have a nice day. Akin Titan, what's up, brother? Are you back home or are you still in Japan? Cold. Cold, brother. That's cold, brother. Dude, I've been mapping out some stuff. Oh man. I think I'm gonna find some cold fucking deals, dude. Akin, thank you for the 3 months in a row. Hey, making big moves, by the way. Big movements happening. People say big movements and then play Dragapult. I don't know if we got many TCG Twitter people in the chat. Darth Bean, you should 100% play Blissey. It was a fucking goated call. Kansai right now. Japan arc ends today. Dude, you're going back home. It's gonna feel so nice to get back home though. Again, thank you again for the resub. Thank you for the 3 months, you absolute legend of tier 1. Thanks for helping up with that hype train. How is the tick offs on the green paper? Yeah, I'm like, what? Well, we did tick off. I haven't been putting up the stream VODs lately because I have to make thumbnails and it's really just, there's like a lot to do. But we ticked off this. I have not gotten back into Elden Ring. Might have to do a little Elden Ring stream soon. There's just been a lot going on. I got sick, which also fucks everything up every single time. So that's annoying. How am I doing today? I'm good. It feels good. I feel good to be back. I'm excited to open up this package that just came. I'm actually waiting for someone to come in because they were like, let me know when you do this. Andy Serkis played Ulysses Clout in Black Panther. Which one was that guy again? My MCU lore is terrible. I'm not very good. To do Scorch in Blissey. Why is it censored you? Black Panther B villain. I don't even remember who that was. There was a B villain? I can't even remember that movie. Oh man. Okay. Chat, what's good? How you been? Updates. What's been happening? So I had Melbourne Regionals. Fucking hell, man. I really just hate this boom. It is on the list of things to do. Get a new boom. I'm sick of this one. We had Melbourne Regionals this weekend. So you may have seen me go live like a little bit twice. And then you would have seen the stream actually get shut down. There's got to be clips of that on Twitch. Like the streams are up. So I actually was thinking I want to go back and look at the clips for it because you're just going to see me getting told off. Oh, no, it actually was just one stream because I don't think I ended the stream properly the first time. Dude, it actually looked really dope. Dude, I'm looking at it now and it actually looked fucking dope. This is my first time looking at it. This would have been sick. You actually could see everything. At some point, you're going to say mail from 2017. They're not wrong. This is actually watchable. We can agree that this is actually watchable, right? Like it's not like nauseating or like difficult to like see and stuff. Like you can see the cards. Obviously you can't see like attacks and abilities, but like you can see things clearly enough, right? You can see a big fat 85 there, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Dude, you can see a deck search. Look at him deck search, bro. What a shame. Absolute shame. We're on the precipice of generational content. Not even any glare, no. So what happened there was I had gotten like a pseudo, well, I had gotten enough of an okay, I thought, to like go live with that. And like at the start of the day, I was like walking around and stuff. I was saying hello to people. So you could like see, the venue and stuff. It was like pretty dope. We're like walking around. So this was like just like a traditional, typical IRL stream, just at a regional, which was like crazy. So you can see what our Australian regionals look like, because they never get shown to the world. This is a guy I met at a cup a while back. That's Angus. Some of the Melbourne boys. Justin, really nice guys, good friend. And then the idea was then just to stream every round as I played. But I got told off in the second round of the day. So I got to the event, I got to Melbourne, like I'm always like, I'm not late, but I'm always just like right on time. So I got there like basically right on time. So I didn't have time to set up for round 1. I started streaming round 2 and then I got told off because the judge just didn't buy what I told him, which was whatever. So I shut it off and then I went to clarify with ESL who run the event. They're like, your guys's, I don't know what they like, Overload Games. I don't know what you call the American region. Is it RK9 now that just does them all? I don't know what you guys call the event organizers over there. But I went and checked with ESL, who do like all the Counter-Strike tournaments and stuff in Australia. And then the head judge, and then they were like, yeah, it's fine for content. I didn't clarify that it was streaming. I thought I did. I didn't clarify clearly enough. So when I set up for round 3 and it was going, the same judge that told me off the first time had it out for me and came over and was like, you're not allowed to stream it if you're streaming it. And so like, I couldn't lie because you're not allowed to lie to judges. I didn't want to get DQ'd. And so like, I just was like, okay, fine. I'm like, can I at least record it? And then I got told that I can't record it because then you can capture audio and stuff. Basically, like, it's like a gray area and I need to get more of a formal approval, I think, so that I didn't run into issues during the day like I did. It was just a little bit annoying because like I had to keep starting and stopping the stream, and it's always like, as a streamer, it was like fucking annoying when you got to do that because you get everyone in and then you're like, wait, nah, get out, you got to leave again. And then you try to get it back in and people are just like, is this happening or not? Like, what's actually going on? So that was annoying. But yeah, I ended up doing pretty good in Melbourne. I don't know if you guys saw the stream that I did mid last week, but people were asking me like what I was going to play, how I was feeling about the tournament. I had done zero preparation. What's up? I gotcha. Good to see you. I done like zero preparation because I just come back from Japan and I've been playing catch up since then. So it's like I've been just like editing, catching up with work, streaming and stuff. I just haven't had time to sit down and properly play and practice the way that I like to before big tournaments. So I'd sort of taken like a break as well after Perth because I just was a little bit burnt out and I'd been working on other things. So I wasn't really like super prepared for it. But I ended up picking a deck that Tim Danklin gave me, which you might have seen if you're on Twitter. I'm going to pull it up. Is the lo-fi chill like putting us to sleep low key? It actually is sleepy time. Yeah, Fusion Jazz. Fusion Jazz always F's really hard. Unless you want the Pokemon sleepy music. Do we want Pokemon Lo-Fi Chill? Maybe we just go back to Pokemon Lo-Fi Chill. It just sounds sleepy to me. Cluck Dimple likes the jazz. I'm for jazz too. The jazz just fucks too hard. Where were we? Yeah, so I ended up playing this list that Tim gave me, which was dope, and has 2 Sizzlipede and 2 Centiskorch in it, which is like super, super random. So the whole deck, well, looks super random, but has like, is like actually like integral to the deck. The whole deck just functions around Blissey EX. So Blissey's like a bit of a tank, especially when you chuck a Rigid Band on it. You take 30 less damage from your opponent's attacks. So it's difficult for people to like one-hit KO this thing. The second they damage it, then you just get ammunition to throw back at your opponent with the Monkey Dories. But Blissey's EX's ability lets you move an energy from your Pokemon once per turn to any of your Pokemon. So you just get a whole bunch of Blissey up. You keep getting energy on the board, and you just move the energy, like the Dark, across the Monkey Dory to keep healing and preventing your opponent from taking a knockout. And then so in day one, I actually did decent. I bashed my last round. My record was 404 in day one, which is like a lot of ties. It is. But it's better to tie than to lose if you are a chance at making day two. So 4 wins. Had to bash I wanted to bash the last round, so I wanted to play it. My opponent wanted to tie because they wanted to just go straight to day 2 and not play the last round. They wanted to like make sure they didn't lose. But I wanted to win so that I had a better chance of making top 8 on day 2. Because I'm like, if I got to play day 2, I want to just get into cut at least, or at least have a chance to get into cut. Otherwise, if I'm playing day 2, it might feel like I'm playing day 2 for nothing. So I didn't want to ID. I won game 1 of that set. Game 2, I felt like I should have scooped it early and tried to force a win in game 3. And it looked like I could have won it, but my opponent just got too set up on like their second turn. And then I'm like, if I scoop here and then I get like donked on game 3, then I can just like completely lose the whole thing. So it had to just let it tie, which was annoying. But in day 2, I only had 3 rounds. I had to just win 2 of them and tie at least 1, and I would lock top 32 statistically. Even if I won all 3, I looked at it, I wouldn't have made cut. I would have finished like top 16 or maybe even bubbled top 16. But yeah, I ended up winning 2 and tying 1, finishing 605, which is a load of ties. But like I said, you just take it, which should have locked top 32. But because there were just a lot of weird records and my resistance was bad, I hit 34th, which was annoying. Because top 32 would have been 2 boxes as prizing, just not the one. And it would have been plus 1,000 USD as well, which is like low-key kind of dope, which would have gone towards this thing up here. But it happened. So overall, it was a good tournament. It was a fun tournament. I had a good time. It was nice to be back and like place decently. But in the moment, I didn't really care too much that I missed top 32. But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, damn, that would have actually like been really nice. So, haven't played TCG in a minute. Is it a fun meta? It actually is. It's more fun than when I was playing last meta. I prefer this meta to when I was playing during December, where I like put the cards down. So it actually is a decent meta. But yeah, it was a good tournament. It was nice to be back. But that's the little update. It's weird doing TCG updates here because we aren't really TCG focused. I've been thinking about making a channels member video to talk about like where I'm at with like TCG stuff. Put that over on YouTube. And if you're a sub here as well, you get access to all the channel members videos that go on Patreon and go on YouTube. I upload them as unlisted, and then in the Discord, you'll see that there is a special server for Twitch subs that have access to all of the members only content. And I might do that this week. I was trying to do that before I left for Japan, mid-April, but I just was way too damn busy that week, so it didn't happen. But I can do it now. I kind of wanted to talk about like Brazil last year, Worlds 23, even like NAIC 2024. Am I still doing Busted? No, Busted, we don't do that anymore. Ben is just too far from where I live, and it just was difficult to like facilitate him coming over all the time. I think his schedule just conflicted with how like my schedule basically. But we still do have like the like functionality to do Busted. Like we've got the lights, got the camera, but it's about getting the second person, which is the tough bit. If we had a studio, it would be way easier. It's like somewhere in the city and we could go to it. It would be way cooler. But that's a dream. So thank you for the follow, Lurid Soul. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Son of A, liking this time zone? Which time zone are you, Son of A? Have I ever thought of visiting Tricky Gym? For sure. It's just so hard to get over to the States. You know what I'm saying? Like, the more I think about it a lot, like, there's a lot of stuff happening over in the US. Like a lot of content potential. Like interviews, documentaries, and all sorts of stuff like that I'd like to make. But like, it's just like, how do you get there? And how do you do it frequently if you live in Australia? The answer is full. Like, I have to be full time on content. It's difficult to take like the work with me the way that I do on trips if I'm doing them very frequently. I can do them like every like 2 or 3. I can do them like every 3 months realistically, and it's not too difficult. But if I'm doing something like that every month, where like I fly for 15 hours, I have to get reacclimated. I got to travel to the next place. You know, I'm off work. I'm out of my like studio, which is where I get most of my work done most effectively, for like 2 weeks. It just puts me like really, really far behind. But in an ideal world, if I was like full time, yeah, it'd be way easier to do that, because then I could like delegate like vids and editing and stuff to people, which we are working on in the background. So trying to facilitate someone who can do shorts for us, because I don't do enough short form content. So working on that. But yeah, it would be dope to visit him. I'm pretty sure he is in Ohio. Like, he's like in Central America. Darth Bean will know where, because they've got like a warehouse which is like an LGS, and they have like a full stream set up and stuff now. Franco, what's good? Just got in here, not going to Japan. No, I was talking about America. People were saying, have you ever thought about going to visit Tricky Gym? And I was like, yeah, it'd be dope. It's just a tough spot to get to. Akron, Ohio. That's where LeBron came from. Wasn't that where LeBron was born? The boy from Akron. Yeah, it's LeBron. Skipperoo. How you going, Skipperoo? What else happened this weekend? Well, yeah, that's the update on Melbourne Regionals, and obviously me trying to do my IRL stream, which didn't go to plan. However, there is a card show this weekend. We've got Hobby Hangout in 2 weekends. I'm pretty sure we have Melbourne Card Fair this Sunday. Yes. Not Saturday. I thought it was Saturday, and I was so pissed because I was like, shit. I double booked my date. But it's not. It's Sunday, which is perfect. Hell yeah, dude. So there's a card show this Sunday, Melbourne Card Fair in North Melbourne, which I'm going to go to, and I'm going to stream. I'm going to do an IRL stream there, so you guys can see what a card show looks like in Australia. I have seen there's a bunch of Aussie YouTubers that have been putting up their card show like vlogs and stuff, which look pretty cool. So it'll be cool to go visit one of those and see what's up. I've got a lot of NBA stuff I need to like move, so I will be attending that and just seeing what it's like. But the one next, not this, so this coming Sunday is Melbourne Card Fair. In 2 weeks is Hobby Hangout. Hobby Hangout is like the big one. So that's where like there's going to be like a bucket load of Pokemon, One Piece, all that stuff. Saw you in a vlog someone did a few days ago. What the hell? Oh, was it Chichai? It might have been Chichai. Link it to me, man. That'd be kind of cool. It might have been Chichai because I remember catching up with her and she did like a little quick interview with me. She's really nice. She sometimes comes into our stream. Do I have any Jordans? No, but I have like Jalen Brunson's, and the Knicks just made the playoffs, so just made the finals. The ECF, the Eastern Conference Finals. Sorry, it's been a hot minute. I haven't been watching as much NBA as I wanted to lately. Are there any games on today? I should know that. What else has been going on, chat? What have I missed? Somebody said this last stream. They said Mystic Rips quit Pokemon card stuff. But I thought that they were joking. But I looked into that. But he just closed Mystic Rips, right? Like the rip and ship thing, yeah? Would love to see Melbourne shows compared to Sydney. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to live streaming that. You know what's funny? I had to buy the SIM cards to do the IRL stream this weekend. And so I bought them and I was like, this will be fine because like whatever. You just pay money to do shit. And I was like, I'll stream. It'll work itself back. And then the stream got cut down. I'm like, awesome. Bought 2 new Sims for fucking nothing. And we're ready for Knicks or Pacers. The Knicks. I want to see the Knicks get into the finals. I don't mind that. I'm a Jalen Brunson fan. I mean, he used to be a Maverick. I used to be a Maverick. So, I want to see my boy thrive. I like Cat too. English Black Bolt White Flare Leaks is the only thing I can think of. Yeah, that is weird. But that's just going to keep happening, eh? No one's doing anything to kind of stop that, right? Ooh, I just dropped some cards I wish I hadn't dropped. But they're in rigid card savers, so I think it's okay. Gotta stop dropping stuff. I heard Maverick and thought you were talking about Mega Man X for a second. Dude, I should do a Mega Man X marathon. I have not finished. I don't think I've finished any Mega Man game. I finished Mega Man ZX. I didn't finish Mega Man ZX Advent. I think I got to like the second last level of Mega Man 9. Is that the latest Mega Man that came out? I think Mega Man games just nobody beats them. They just like get like close. They either get like they barely get far at all or they get close. 11 is the latest. That would have come out. Is that the one that came out like 6 years ago? Did I win any of the lotteries? I won one lottery for a Black Bolt booster box, not the deluxe packs. I really wanted to win the deluxe pack. I feel like there's an outside chance that the deluxe packs have God packs. 11 came out on Switch. That is probably the one that I'm thinking of. I feel like deluxe packs, there's like a chance that they might have God packs in them. 11 is the latest. And that was probably, when did 11 come out? It would have come out like 5 or 6 years ago. By the way, what's up, Ziddy saying? Good to see you, man. You got a deluxe box? Nice, dude. See, that's what I'm saying, Zanga fan. I always play like one level and then I give up. Battlefront 2 Revival? What's that? Kind of old story, but wasn't there a new Pikachu e-reader card that was discovered? I think it was used in a commercial or something. Yes. It like surfaced on Macari. Was that like news online? Like were people talking about that? Because I thought that was I don't think people were really talking about that. What date is it? I'm scrolling through Discord. I'm trying to find what you are talking about. Let me type search. Is it the eSeries sample? There's like a picture of I had to dig into the archives to find this picture. Oh, it was on E4. Are we talking about this? Twitter was hot for an hour and died down. I only saw it on Twitter. I don't remember that making US Twitter news to me. There's a Pikachu here. You guys see it? You gotta squint. It was for sale on Macari. So it's the Pikachu is from this reveal of eSeries cards, Pokemon card new generation, but it never actually became a card. Like it was never released in any sets. But these still existed. These cards here still existed at some point. There's probably an E4 thread, isn't it? E4 Pokemon Pikachu eSeries sample. Is there more than this? Pikachu sample card 2015. Can I has it? Wow. Can I has it? That is so 2015 internet. Can I has it? Please don't bring this up again. No leaks. Damn, 1100 US for that. 1100 US for that. That's crazy. I would have bought that if I'd seen that. Fucking hell, dude. Fuck. 1100 US for like cards you will probably never see again in your lifetime. Dude. So people, you know when people say like, what would you do if you had $1 million? I'd buy this shit. This is what I'd do. I'd just like find stupid shit like this and buy as much of it as I can. So why did this become like news again? I'm not seeing any like... we don't talk about that person. The clout farmer. We don't do that here. On E4, look up sample Pikachu sells on Macari. Oh, here we go. Damn, that's a good price. That's crazy. $6,000 for a card you're never going to see again? Given the amount of counterfeiting cards that has been going around, I'm a little cautious here, hoping whoever bought it can scan the e-reader strips before sending it off to get slabbed. Oh, so people are speculating that it's fake. Almost any attempt of e-card counterfeit can be easily detected by eye. Also, people that managed to print their own dot codes affirm that they had to do several attempts and lots of trials. Something that called my attention was the fact that this e-card doesn't have the hole where the metal chain should be, located in the top right of the card. Has this card got a key, like a chain on it? Dude, why don't you just rip the card? I guess back then people weren't doing crazy ass like that. The one you see in the auction is the first one to emerge. If you, however, mean how many distinct copies were seen in the old pictures, the answer would be 3. 1 with the punctured hole you see in all the pictures in the comments above, and 2 in the wall display, 5th row, 15th column, and 6th row, 10th column, which is possibly where this sold copy is from. Dude, E4 can be like really cool when it's like this. Send me the link and I can post it. Just steal it. There he is again. The GOAT. I did see that Bannett on Instagram did start posting stuff for sale. If that actually is Akabane. They were like, message me if you want cursed. They were like, more cursed items for sale. Message me if you want to buy. That's a damn shame. That's lol. That is not uncle. All right, chat. What else did I want to talk about today? I cleaned my room, which was nice, but I do have this mail package that I want to open up. From 2020. Well, the mail is stuff that I bought in 2020. Yo, what's up, Lawbow? How you going? No, not Oripa. The male can run better than little Sigma. You know that he is a literal baby. Why do you always make fun of my son? What's wrong with you? Because he's boldy? He's a literal baby. What's wrong with you, ZD? Okay. Has he formed words yet? No. He's still little baby. He's still learning stuff. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know right from wrong. Champions Path ETB. Dude, could you imagine opening something like that right now? I feel like I can let like a little bit of sunlight in. So this is a package of stuff that I have brought back home that was in America. So is this upside down? Something's wrong here. Ah, that's why we should be here. Something felt very wrong. We're upside down. I need my scalpel. Oh, we got an ad. Dude. Incoming ad. We're going to wait for the ad to pass. All right. Chatters that don't have an ad, what's good? What have you been up to? How have you been? I usually ask. I didn't this time. Rude of me. Have you been, chat? What's been happening? What's the latest in your life? Inform me. T-Wolves or OKC? I feel like the Wolves get past them. But I don't know how much of that is like it happening or me wanting to see Oklahoma lose. Open your Surging Sparks box? Nah. No, I don't need more bulk in this house. I have enough. It's your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow, dude. I'll send you a message. I might forget. Staring at the ceiling until Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering release. Dude, how do I get any of that? When does that set come out? How do I fucking get it? Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering pre-order. How do I get it? Too late? What? What do you mean too late? Why does it say sold out? Dude, why does it say sold out? What about Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy bundle pre-order, $130, now with 9 play boosters? Is that not a good thing to get? Pre-order. Game, is this good? Magic Final Fantasy starter kit. Magic Final Fantasy play booster box, 430 Australian dollars. Is that a good price? Sold out. Pre-order limit reached. Release Q2 2025. So are you telling me that I can't just go to a store and get this stuff? 430 AU for a play box, insanity price. How much should a play box be? The bundle is basically an ETB. So is that, Scyther Steve, is that like a good thing to get? Good game. Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering. Would not pay more than 160 USD. 420 AUD for a play box. Is that okay? Sold out. What about Final Fantasy Commander deck display pre-order? Is this good? It's sold out. Fuck off. Dude, that's me when I see accept cookies or allow cookies or like newsletter. I'm always like, fuck off my screen. Check Card Kingdom for good prices. It's hard to get. In Australia? When does this, what date does this come out? Am I looking to play? No, I just think Final Fantasy is fucking awesome. June 6th is pre-release. I think release is 6/13. When does it come out in Japan? Is it universal release in Japan? Like the same day? If someone says yes, I'm gonna fucking really be pissed off. Fuck!
FFMTG. Once I found out the Chocobo's cards in the set. It was sold out everywhere.
What do you mean? How do I get a Japanese one? Shit, I didn't think it was this crazy. I thought it was just, what do you mean? I thought it was just Pokemon. How do I get it? How do I get it in Japanese? Dude, buying assistance. Literally buying assistance moment. This is the most hype Magic the Gathering set ever. Fuck off. What do you mean? Dude, what do you fucking mean? No, I'm crashing out. I'm actually having a sook. How do you get it? How do you get it? How do I get the Japanese one? How do I get the Japanese one? Asteria, I know you fucking know. I'm gonna find you and fucking. Do they have Japanese pre-releases? Literally at Gork right now. I'm actually Gork. Is this real? Gork, is this real? When are the pre-releases? Pre-release 6668. Do they have Japanese pre-releases? I'm gonna crash out. I'm crashing out on Final Fantasy. There's a rare all gold Chocobo card, but only available in US. Pre-release usually has to be bought at LGS. Okay, so should I get that? Is that okay? So is that, what was that thing I was looking at? Is it good? Chat, is this good? At Gork, is this good? Is the Magic Final Fantasy bundle good? Nine play boosters inside. Each booster contains 14 Magic cards. Can you get Poggers hits from those things? Or is it all just a dream? Hello, Optimal Poem. I'm crashing out. Collect a booster, not play. You want Final Fantasy collect a booster. So play booster is bad. Magic Final Fantasy bundle. Play booster is standard. Collectors boosters will have serialized cards. Shit, man. I need to fucking watch a YouTube video. Who's a good YouTuber to watch for this stuff? Who's a good YouTuber to watch to learn about like Final Fantasy sets and stuff? Gengar Brigade, what's up? I haven't watched a Twitch stream since the Eevee Heroes days. Welcome. Rudy? No, Rudy just says fucking folks and shit. No, fuck that. He just like sits in front of a fucking castle of cardboard boxes. Tolarian Community College. I know that guy. Okay, is he the GOAT? What about like YouTubers like below Tolarian that are like not as big, but like also dope? Collector Booster is Nepo product. Is this chat? Is this true? At Gork, is that true? Kenobi is okay. Dude, it's fucking Final Fantasy. I need it. Collectors are your high rates of full arts and stuff. Dude, I need one of them. Collector Booster English going for over 700 for 12 packs. Dude, this is what like people that don't know about Pokemon must feel like. Like, dude, I just need it. I don't care. I'm going to pay whatever. Like that, my brain is literally saying $700. I don't fucking care. I need it. I get it now. This is what new people to Pokemon think. They're just like $400 for a fucking Surging Sparks box. I don't care. I need it. I'm actually in need it mode. Asteri, how do I get a collector booster? Dude, whoever pre-ordered collector boosters, fuck them for real. Like, how did you get that and not tell anybody? Dude, fuck. This is why gatekeeping is dope. But also, the people that gatekeep. I'll trade you one collector booster for 4 Black Bolt and White Flare. Okay. You have a collector booster? You have a collector booster? And you didn't fucking tell me? You told the whole Discord? You did not, you fucking lying shit. Got 2 collector boosters on the 19th of April. 55 USD each. You lying bitch! Why did you at me? Give me one. Dude, give me one. Dude, I was in Japan. I was busy. All right, chat. What are my options? What are my options if I want this? What do I do? Am I fucked? Chat, am I cooked? Chat, am I actually cooked? Is it only pay market? Mo, am I cooked? Matt, Mo, am I cooked? Am I cooked? Help me. Mo, if you help me get this, I'll help you get Black Bolt. Mo, I'm literally... I can help you. I can get you Black Bolt. Asteri, check DMs. My dad works at Final Fantasy. I can get you one. All right, I'm claiming Uncle's box. Chat, I'm fucking cooked. You've been cooked since it was announced. Mo, I swear to God, if you don't help me get it, I will fucking end your life. Dude, I will trade offer. You get Black Bolt, White Flare. I get Final Fantasy. Trade up challenge? How about trade up challenge, except I can't say what I want to say. I really can't say what I want to say. I can't. It involves I can't say what I'm going to say. Trade up challenge. I'm going to open up my package and be really pissed off about it because I need the Final Fantasy stuff really bad. This is a package of stuff that I bought in 2020. So a lot of this stuff is stuff that it wasn't a hate crime. It was going to be a crime against humanity, though. A lot of this stuff is stuff that I bought like pre-2020 boom, when Pokemon was starting to like pick up a little bit, and you know, people were like, I think it was like as we entered like a lot of the lockdowns that were happening, and people were just getting bored again. So this was before like the big boom, but it was like as things were slowly heating up. So this is a package of stuff that is actually quite close to my childhood, that at the time I was really into and I thought was going to be kind of cool to start collecting or like finish off as a collection. The thing is, because it was a lot of that stuff is like hard to access in Australia, I had to buy a lot of it from America. So I was using a package consolidation service in the States, where it's been sitting for like 5 months. 5 months. What? Where it's been sitting for 5 years. So I've kind of just like bought it and then left it there because I just couldn't deal with the anxiety of like bringing it back. And then somebody sent me a package, a good friend, and I was like, cool. They send it to that pack. They send it to the US address. And I was like, well, now's as good a time as any to bring some of that stuff back home. So I put it in this box and I consolidated it, and it came Friday, and I'm opening it now. So I don't know if it's going to like start to dox me. A lot of these packages, I always get scared that they're going to like surprise dox me. Let's see what's going to do that. They put an air tag in it, which is like a thing you can do with this service. So that's always cool in case like it goes walkabouts, which I'm always paranoid, especially with stuff like this. I missed the delivery and I had to go pick it up, and I was like racing to go pick it up because I just get spooked when my packages are sitting in warehouses. So it is in this, and I hate these things so much. These are the worst things. These are like the worst things ever made. I think these are really bad. Aren't these really bad for the environment? Did I pay for 5 years of storage fees? Yes, but thankfully they aren't too bad. So the peanuts are the worst, bro. I hate these things. There's got to be a better way. This is a special gift that I don't want to open today because the person who gifted it is not here. So I will not open this. Don't they melt in water? Wait, they melt in water? They're made of cornstarch. What? They dissolve in water? What? Really? Wait a second. Okay. I thought that these were polystyrene. So if I put this in, who the fuck said that these are made of cornstarch? They're a straight up liar. I thought it was gonna like fucking melt or something. Oh wait, no. Oh. Oh. It's like, oh my God. No. It's the grating. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's the grating. Oh my God. Oh shit. Dude. Oh, it's invisible. It actually is. Oh my God. Dude. No heckin' way, dude. Oh my God. Dude. These are the fucking best. I love these now. It's like bubbles. Drink the water? Are you fucking crazy? Now dump that in your nearest watershed. Oh my God. It's like a hot chocolate bomb. Oh my God. It's all... Dude, it actually did. I was like, you're fucking full of shit. And then it did. They're gone. They're almost gone. What is cornstarch? Is it the starch from corn? It is, isn't it? It's just rice. Leo? Oh my God. I'm like, wait, who is that? Is that... Why are they a mod? Leo, that is Leo. I'm like, why are they a mod? Dude, fucking scared the shit out of me. It's the starch that gave Corn King his wealth. Dude, that is the craziest fucking thing ever. Are my cards in an express post envelope yet? Yeah. Okay, that was awesome. Okay, that was awesome. Today I learned. All right, I gotta wash this shit off my hands now. Give me a second. Okay. But have you learned that there are two types of packing peanuts? What are the other ones? All right. Package. It shouldn't dox me now. So this is stuff from like... I actually really enjoyed like hunting these down and trying to get like good deals on them. But I've always wondered like what condition they're actually in. This is going to be a little bit of a... You'll never guess what... Okay, few guesses. Chat, guess what do you think is in this? You got to have a bit of a guess. What do you think is in this package? Like what kind of cards? What era? English or Japanese? Cards from 2023. So they're cards that I bought in 2020 from 2023. How the fuck does that work? By the way, just so you guys know, Kaigas is a university professor. So that you wonder why the fucking education system is failing us and why the kids are stupid. That's why. Bro, I just joined the stream. Can you not read? It says in the title, mail from 2020. I repeat, are you stupid? Hey, did you know that these dissolve in water? Yeah. And you never told me. Because it's important. They fucking dissolve in water. I just found out. She fucking didn't tell me. She knew and she didn't fucking tell me. I don't read your stream titles. You don't read, period. Okay, Topps cards. No. Japanese vending. No. JP Sun and Moon. No. Japanese Delta species. No. VS. No. English Watsy. Bang. Slide to Steve. English Watsy. It's English Watsy in here. Boring. Fuck you, dude. You can't read, so now who's boring? There's some cool stuff in here. Oh, there's more peanuts, so that's cool. We got more science experiments. Put those peanuts in your mouth. Dude, relax. Oh, that's cute. This is pretty cute. Okay, this isn't Watsy, obviously. I think I bought this before English started spiking up again. I don't know what condition this is going to be in, but we'll find out. But I got a good price. Say sorry? No. I would never apologize to you. I'd sooner die than apologize to you. I never hit this card. I didn't really open up a bunch of Shiny Treasure EX anyway, so that's probably why. This is in pretty good condition. I'd say this is a W in the chat. Chat, can we get some W's? I will book my flight for Japan in November, probably in September. I have no reason to book it now. In pretty good condition, I'd say this is mint. So happy with that. Always kind of get nervous buying the Japanese cards on American eBay and sending them to this address because I never know what the condition is going to be. Well, it's not all the cards are from 2020, but majority of them are. Hanabushi's only card. Will I be going to Tokyo in November? If so, can I say hi IRL? Of course you can. Why would imagine if I was just like, no. That's so mean. All right, solid. What else we got here? Some of this stuff I don't want to show again because it was a gift. So, okay, these are all right. So I don't know if you guys remember, but when Fusion Strike came out, oh, I needed this one. When Fusion Strike came out, there was an error Chandelure. But I don't know if these are errors or not. And you know what? I can't remember what the error is. Actually, I do remember. It's got to do with the, something to do with the, like, line. I don't think that these are actually errors, though. I was meant to look up the error before I started the stream. I don't think any of these are the error. I can't even remember it. Hey, man. The Watsy's coming. Hang on. Chandelure VMAX Japanese error. The line on the eyes. Which one is it? I can't even remember. Fuck. Is there a Poker Guardian article for it? Good Guardian. Oh, thank goodness. Wassy made a 12-minute video about this error. How did Wassy make a 12-minute video about this? I'm not gonna lie. That's low-key crazy. Oh, okay, so the error is the line on the eyes, but it's not meant to have it. Got it. Dude, Primal, what's up? I can't show links. So this is the error. Click to show. That's the one. Okay. Primal, I've got to message you. I'm no longer sick. I no longer have a tournament. This is our time. Our time is now. So I think that these are all just the errors. I just got a few before something stupid happened. Quick 4 a.m. watch. I'm like, dude, aren't you meant to be asleep? So how much is the fixed version? I feel like, oh, that's a terrible way to open up a card. I feel like the remedied version is going to be more expensive now. Okay, so I just have the errors. I just remembered, I just looked at the Twitch activity feed and I just remembered about Final Fantasy. I'm pissed off again. I think I would have paid like $3 or $4 for these on American eBay. It's just easy to get them there. All right, moving on. All right, this is for another day. All right, this is some stuff. So I went on like this little, oh dude, this is crazy. This is crazy. So this is how, no, I can't open that package just because it's a gift from a friend, but they're not here. This is how I got my Lance's Charizard. I think I paid like a dumb, stupid, cheap price for this. Dude, they even put an eBay authenticity thing on it. How do you get it open? Here we go. This was how I got my Lance's Charizard. Dude, there's a hair in the slab. Are you serious? There's a hair in the slab. What the fuck? Dude, there's literally a hair in the slab. You seen that? Well, yeah, I'm going to break this open because I just want to put it in my binder. But it was just the easiest way to get a Lance's Charizard that wasn't super expensive. I don't know why this is a PSA 8. Chat, why is this a PSA 8? Chat, I don't know why this is a PSA 8. I don't know why this is a BGS 8. I mean, it looks pretty good to me. A little bit of something there. A little bit of something there. But the rest of it looks dope. So that's why I picked this up, because I was like, oh, sweet. Lance's Charizard that isn't like $400. So that's going in the VS binder. Asteri, you see what I mean? Asteri and I were talking about VS the other day. He's like, how do you collect VS? And I'm like, dumb. The same dumb way you do, which is like picking up one card here and there, like an idiot, instead of just getting it all done with. It is a very cool Zard. Very cool Zard. But because this is the only print of it, Japanese, it is very expensive for a common. Do not use a flathead screwdriver. I have never actually cracked a slab myself, so I don't know what to do. I have a lot of slabs I need to crack. You're only missing 3 cards from your VS. I should do it live on stream. What are you missing, Murder? All right, so this is the meat of the sandwich. So I guess one of my favorite sets from when I was a kid was Jungle. I really liked Jungle. I think maybe just because Jungle was like a lot of what we were getting as kids, especially in Australia. So I thought it would be cool if I got all the first edition Jungle cards. And so I went on a little bit of a mission a few years back, maybe like 5 years back, where I was just trying to get first edition Jungle cards, all the holos. The reason why was because somebody was selling first edition Jungle holos on Facebook Marketplace in Australia, and I was going to buy them, and I was going to pay like, I don't know, maybe like $40 or $50 for each card. But the more that I was looking at the condition, I was like, why am I spending like $50 for these cards, like Aussie? And they're like pretty much scuffed. Like, what's the point? So then I started looking on eBay US, and I was like, wait, I can just get like 8s or like 7s of these cards, and they're going to be in like really good condition. Like enough for me to be happy. So I started buying them. And that's why I have this. Oh, that's fucking nasty, dude. This is what I mean. I knew that like they're graded. So like I was fine buying graded and letting them sit there because I knew it is what they are. But I never had actually looked at the condition. And because the certs on these were so old, I was like, maybe they're actually in better condition than they've been graded. And I could potentially like regrade them all and see what they all get. But Pidgeot, I tried to get it as a PSA 8, but it was fucking hard because it was too expensive. So I just got it as a BGS. This is the only BGS I think I got from the lot. Old certs were bad grading. As in the grades were generous or the grades were harsh. Because I don't know. But yeah, like that is fucking gnarly, dude. There's no way that would get like, there's no way that would get an 8 now. Surely that's like a 6, right? Well, I thought BGS was harsh. So I'm like, this will be chill. It's like a PSA 5 or a 6. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. Dude, see, this is why this is going to be a fun stream. We're going to learn. I thought that could be a PSA 10 today. Dude, PSA give 10s for worse, man. Surely if I just put like a little bit of a blue texture over that, it's fine. It's really just that one corner. And that one. And maybe that one. The corner score is 8, which I feel is very generous. Centering is hard for a 9. It's pretty good left to right. Top to bottom's not that bad. Well, that's the Pidgeot. So this Lance's Charizard is cert 1,013,842,000. This one is 12 million. So you're telling me that there were another 18 million cards graded. Sorry, 1.8 million cards graded between these two. They graded 1.8 million cards after they graded this one. That is a very high number. Am I reading my zeros correctly? Yeah. God damn. All right. Next up is Snorlax. This one was actually one of the harder ones to get at a good price. This is the Chase holo from Jungle. The big boy. This was the one I got last, as you can tell by the cert being up at the 5. So this wasn't actually bought in 2020. Maybe it was like 2021. This is a dope ass card. A little bit of hey, how are you there? On that corner. The front looks great though. I can see a few scratches on the holo. How do these even get PSA 10s, man? Like how? Actually, the edges in general look like pretty poor here. Whitening, corners on the top. Whitening, sorry. And then corner damage, corner damage. Hello, the centering is off. Top to bottom. Left to right. Yeah, and left. Left to right. Yeah. Yeah. Left to right looks okay. Top to bottom, yeah. It's not that bad. Nah, no way. The centering isn't that bad. Let's have you on the left. What? Let's have you on the left. My childhood Snorlax got a PSA 8. It's not first ed though. It's heavy on the left. No, it's not. That's just because of the shadow. Nah. Someone get a measuring tape out. All right, next is Electrode. 8.5. I shouldn't have bought this one because the number is so fucking stupid. Why is it 8.5? The front looks good. The centering, top to bottom, isn't that bad. Is there a bit of damage along the bottom? Ooh. What? Oh, yeah, no, the centering's bad left to right. Do they even do 0.5 anymore? That's a good question. I don't know. How is this 8.5? Corner bad. Centering terrible. What do you reckon this would grade today? This was in the 4 cert era. What do you reckon this grades today? Aren't there centering tools you can use to check? Yeah, but I don't know any. You reckon this would be a 9? Just be an 8, wouldn't it? Kind of cool. I do like Watsy, man. Like I can't like Watsy. Like if you're a Pokemon, if you grew up with Pokemon, like how can you not like Watsy? You know what I mean? Like how can you not like it? There's going to be a soft spot for it. It just tickles that spot in your brain. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right. Well, not my favorite card. I don't think many people liked Electrode. This was always the worst card to get. This was the holo that people like would put in trades and be like, please, please take my fucking Electrode. Please, like, I'll give you Electrode and like a million other things if you give me a Pidgeot. It's pretty much what everyone did. Like, that's the trade that everybody went for, right? I'll give you Electrode and like a fucking like 6 starter decks if you give me a Snorlax. I'll give you 4 Electrodes and 17 starter decks for your Snorlax. All right. Next up, Venomoth. Better than Electrode. Better than Electrode. This isn't a weird... It's like birthing it. What's up, Harry West? This is some very old stuff here. Left heavy. Maybe a little bit bottom heavy. Front looks good apart from that. It's a nice holo. Ooh, the top of that is fucking nasty, dude. Dude. How did this get a fucking 8? How did they give this an 8? What? How is it an 8? you know, if I take these to a card show, right, and I go to sell them, surely the vendor is going to be like, okay, I know it says 8, but it's also fucking cooked. Like, it's a shit 8. Is that how people negotiate at card shows? Bear in mind, I do not have card shows here that we don't have the volume of card shows that you guys have, and I haven't been to many, so I don't know. I'm going to a card show this Sunday, so I'm going to learn. I guess I'm going to learn. I don't want to sell these because they mean something to me, but I am curious. Am I going to Hobby Hangout? I am for a little bit. It's the day before something very important. Isn't that what JP Card Stores? Yes. Then they just barter? Yeah, I guess. That is a Z-Law, yeah, I'm with you, dude. That is a massacred 8. Holy, dude. That is a speckle. It's not, no, that is damage. That is on the card. There's damage there. I think there's a lot of dust on this. Whoever fucking graded this is not good at what they do. I'm sorry. Unless that actually is whitening. There is whitening there. This is the worst fucking 8 I've seen in my life. I'm sorry. This is like a 4. Nah, it's not a 4. It's like a 6. It's like a 7. There are some 7s in here, so that's got me a bit nervous. All right, Kangaskhan. Holy fucking shit, the bottom of this is butchered. How is this an 8? What? Maybe you should never buy 8s, kids. The bottom of this has seen some shit, dude. Well, at least the back looks good. A little bit of damage there. All right, you know, not too bad. All right, so the centering is bottom heavy. The edges are not great on the bottom. The rest of the card looks pretty good. The back looks generally okay, but there's a little bit of winding on the corners there. Yeah, I'd say that's an 8. That's crazy, dude. That is some serious damage at the bottom. Dude, the 7s are going to be fucked. I think I'm cooked, chat. Oh, this card is so good. This is one of my favorite jungle cards. This is one of my favorites. Okay. This is a little bit bottom heavy. By a little bit, I mean a lot. It's pretty bottom heavy. Same issue with the bottom of the edges there. But not as bad as the Kangaskhan. The back is really good compared to the rest we've seen. The back is much, much better. Like, a little bit of an issue there with the corners. Tiny little bit of whitening there on the corner. Tiny little bit there. But not as bad as some of the others. Not as egregiously bad. This one's pretty good. Yeah, I think that they were more lenient on older cards. We established this is what I think this was my rationale at the time of buying. I was like the early, like, this is like a 2 cert. What? Will we say this? I don't even fucking... You know what? I don't know shit about fuck. I don't know anything about grading. I'm a dumbass when it comes to grading. We know that I'm not a slab guy. Somebody came in the chat and said, slabs? Wow, I'd never. Who was it? I think it was Harry. What's up, Harry, by the way? Thank you for the well wishes on the result on the weekend. It was a pretty decent result. I was pretty happy with it. Thank you, Harry. Good to see you. On my trip, did I see a lot of the ARS slabs? Not a lot, but I did see a few. Oh, okay. This card I fucking love. I love this card. This is a great card. I love this card. All right, how are we looking? Oh, this is strong. What? A little bit of a edge situation. I'll zoom in on it in a second, but the rest of like this looks like just really strong from the front. Bottom heavy, but looks strong. Dude, that is way better. This is like a PSA 10, I'm telling you. This could be a PSA 10. Edge whitening. Corner whitening. Corner whitening. This could be a PSA 9. Let's be real. This could be a 9. You can see that there. This card's dope. This has a really good holo. Like, the backdrop for Scyther is really good. Also, Scyther is just like a really fucking cool Pokemon, which helps it a lot. This is... Chat, this is dope. Yeah, this is dope. All right. We're going to move into some of the... We're going to move into the 7s now. Let's skip forward. Let's go to a 7. All right. So I didn't buy these as 8 because they're way more expensive. So I bought as 7s instead because it was like, you know, within budget. This is the old slab. Is this the old slab? No, these are the new slabs. So this is an old ass slab. All right. PSA 7 Vaporeon Holo First Edition. Looks pretty good from the front. Looks really good from the front. What am I missing? There must be like a hella scratch on the holo. Looks really good. Dude, the back looks really good. Dude, what am I missing? Lipped top left corner? You just fucking made that up. You didn't. Really? You reckon? You reckon the top left corner is lipped? I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, you fucking bitch. Oh. You fucking... Fuck you, man. We could have had it all, man. Rolling in the fucking deep, dude. It looks so good. Xavier, PTCG, how did you go at Brisbane? Melbourne, I came 34th out of 709. I just bobbled out of top 32. I'm very upset. I needed that money. There was like 11 people with the same match points as me, and I bubbled out. I played Blissey EX with 2 Sizzlipede and 2 Center Scorch. It was awesome. You can fix that with a press? You reckon? Should I keep these in the slab or should I crack all the slabs? That is the question. Like, can you buy good raw versions of these cards online? Should I keep these in the slabs or crack them? And Z-Law says yes. Can you still buy good raw copies of these? Feed it to the chickens? What? Chicken jockey. Wasn't Tim cooking that up? Yeah, it was Tim's list. He gave it to me. He was going to play it, but then he pussied out. I did better than Tim. Not an indictment on Tim. Tim is a fantastic player. But Tim was more scared of the Guardy matchup with Blissey than he was with Moon. And I ended up winning against 2 Guardies and tying against 2. So it was actually pretty good. Well, he coin flipped. He was between Moon or Blissey, and Moon won. So it was fair. But it was good. I mean, it was still like both lists did really well. It's not an indictment on Tim. Tim is a fantastic player. I didn't want to... It's not meant to come across like that. It's just more like a background lore thing. All right. Next up, we have Vileplume. I don't know. I did like this card as a kid. But you had to get it. It's part of the set. Same issue with the bottom of these. Look, maybe this was just it was just a jungle set thing where the first editions all have shocking centering and have a lot of bottom edge damage. He pussied out of Budju Ditto box at EUIC too. Wait, who is Xavier? Nah, Xavier, you're gonna fucking hate me. I just said who is Xavier, and I can't remember. If we've met IRL and I've said that, I've lost you forever. Are you Tim's mate? Bruh, Xavier PTCG. Xavier PTCG. Xavier PTCG. What? Xavier. What? Limitless check? Wait. Oh, wait. We met on the weekend. Did we meet on the weekend? We met on the weekend. Yes, we met on the weekend. Sorry. This is why I hate meeting people. I can't remember everybody. I'm sorry. I just fucking don't know you. Hard. Friendship ended with jluv forever. I'm sorry. Jarvis, put a memory chip in my brain that makes me remember everybody I've ever met. Okay. Do I remember you? We met. Shut up. I was about to say your real name. Okay. Vileplume. Back looks good too. Wait, it actually looks like it's missing part of the card. What? No, dude, I did that all weekend. I did it to someone that apparently I'd met from America, which I just don't think happened. But he said we'd met, which I don't remember. I don't think that ever happened. The thing is, you meet too many people at these events. It's a good problem, but it's just hard to remember everybody. Do you see what I mean about the bottom right of this card? It looks like part of it's missing. I wouldn't say there's that many nicks, Risa. It's not that bad. It just looks like there's something missing in the bottom left. Yeah, I don't think I want to keep these in the slabs. I think I do want to crack them. Maybe it's just how it's cut. I don't know. All right, Mr. Mime. Not the biggest fan of this card. It always did have a very weird background. Like, what is this background meant to be? It's just like scribbles. It's like someone just did scribbles. Same issue with the bottom of it. Just like kind of butchered along the bottom. Is it meant to just be psychic powers? Is that it? It's meant to be Psywave? It's his psychic prowess. It's Psybeam. Everyone's saying it's psychic. Okay. Okay, fine. It does look like just scribbles. Bottom heavy. Maybe a bit left heavy too. Damage there on the corner. Damage there on the corner. Not as bad as some of the first cards we were looking at, but you can see it there. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll crack. I don't know. I don't think it makes sense to keep them in the slabs, does it really? Because it's like so inconsistent. And it's not worth regrading them, is it? Or is it? Is it worth regrading them? Well, I don't plan on selling, no. But then it's like, at that point, should I have just bought the raw copies? But I feel like buying any raw copy of first edition cards was like a terrible, terrible decision. So my goal when I bought these was just to get good condition copies of them. Like, not perfect, but as good as you can get at this point without paying an arm and a leg. Watch that one Australian YouTuber. He did good regrading. I know that guy. That is a nice slab sleeve. Oh, shit, son. Dude, me when I get jolty on jump scare? Dude, is the Japanese version of this card just better? Sigma reckons it is. I think the Japanese version is better. The holo on the Japanese is just better. English holo is just a little bit too soft for my liking. I've never liked this card. What is going on with his foot on the right? It's on the ground. He's like, he's coming to punch you. I think he's just coming to punch you, isn't he? Did I end up going to the Thai place? What Thai place? What? No, these instances did not happen. These conversations didn't happen. What Thai place? Yum Thai? What? You're making up you're making up conversations. What? No. I was not in it. What? I never said the word Thai food. No. Dude, Xavier PTCG is gaslighting me. Whoa, someone just fell. You alright? The stream bag? How? Fuck. Shit, what do you mean? It's alright, we're okay. Dude, Xavier PTCG is gaslighting me right now. Alright. The bottom of this... The bottom of this doesn't look as bad along the edges as some of the others did. I know who Harry Shellcrass is, but he wasn't at Melbourne. He's been banned. He wasn't at Melbourne Regionals. He was banned. Whitening? Whitening along the bottom? Then how did we get Thai food? I don't know. Banned for what? For palming a card. Am I allowed to speak about that? Will I get banned now? See, look what you did, Xavier. Now I'm going to get banned. I'm banned now. Fuck. Dude, who the hell is Xavier PTCG? And why are they max trolling me? Whose alt are you? Hang on a second. This is 100% a Tim. No, you are a Tim Franklin alt account. Okay. Hang on a second. What's up, Pokemon JP? Didn't know I collected slabs. This is an exception because I bought these in 2020 when I was trying to get all these jungle first editions because I like jungle. Okay, let's look at this properly without people gaslighting me. Top looks fine. Top corners look okay too. Bottom left. Is the corner damage? I can't really tell. What is that? Is that someone saying dimples? I've bought some 8s and 7s too, but I cracked them, polished them, and used a pressed humidifier to fix them and I got 10 on half of them. What? You can do that? What does that do? Line under the P on the top. Is that a line? Are we talking about that? Do you reckon that's actually a line? There's whitening along the bottom. I don't even know if that is anything. Who the fuck is Xavier PTZG, man? Messages. Some of his past messages include who wins, 50 Azuls oiled or 50 chips dry. 50 Azuls oiled up or 50 chips dry. Who you got winning? Subbing modded cards for grading. Pretty cringe behavior. Does it actually fix them? Is it bad to mod the cards? Is it bad? I don't know what the... But this is what I mean. Is this why grading is bullshit in the end? Well, is it actually card alteration if you put it in a press and you use a dehumidifier? Dehumidifier. Not dehumidifier. Dehumidifier. Like it's the German humidifier. You're water damaging the card on purpose, but you're dehumidifying it. How would they know? Those who know. Those who know. No one knows, but what about those who know if the polish will degrade the card over time or if the dents that were fixed will reappear? But someone bought that card in a slab, think it was actually that grade. You're adding water, but then you're removing it. You're dehumidifying it. Those who know. This, at face value, looks great. When storing thermal energy in its body, its temperatures could soar to over 1600 degrees. I call cap. Holy fuck! This shit's fucked up, bro. This dog is fucked up, bro. We got an ad break. Who is Xavier PTCG? Who the fuck are you? I gotta wait for the ad break to end. You should watch Rocket Collects. He does amazing work. You a Rocket Collects alt account? Best collectible display case. How to send out cards. Clean results. TCG corner repair. Prep, polish, and grade. Is this illegal, chat? Dude, look at my fucking tabs. I'm not even gonna hide that I did this. You ready for this, Xavier Clark? Look at my tabs. Xavier Clark, Limitless. Xavier Clark. I'm fucking onto you, dude. Okay. Holy fuck, that dog is fucked up, bro. What the fuck is this? What is this? What box is this? Why the fuck is it loading? The fuck is it loading for? Why is it buffering? I'm on the internet. How is it possibly buffering? I've never had this happen in my life. Wait, so it just came back shit again? What was the fucking point? What? Nah, man, I gotta watch the rest of that guy's videos. I'm actually hooked. I'm in a rabbit hole now. What was the fucking point? It's just do it for content. Is this illegal? It's against all grading companies' TOS. Surely they know that this is the guy that is sending these cards. But like, because I remember when Kurt's card care and the polishing was like a big thing and people were like really pissed off about it. But like the fact that this channel like thrives and this guy is like doing it and like is getting away with it means that like ultimately people don't really care. Like people don't actually care. If they actually cared, there would be like more like outrage and like uproar about it. But people don't actually care because it just keeps happening and it's like accepted. So people don't actually care. They say they care, but they don't. Because like people are lapping this shit up. And he just keeps getting away with it. Wait, is that what it's called? A humidor? So you put it in this thing, which is like a hyperbaric time chamber. That's fucking crazy, dude. This is why you should never buy PSA slabs, right? Like it's just all bullshit. Dude, slabs are just bullshit. I'm off slabs. I was like, dude, that's bullshit, dude. I'm off slabs. Dude, slabs are bad. What? Shit, dude, now what? I'm not doing any of that shit to my stuff because one, I can't be fucked. Two, it sounds illegal. It sounds illegal. Is tag still being hyped up? I don't think so. I think that AstroTurfing campaign is over. I can't be fucked doing that. I'm probably just going to crack all of these and just have them be like really nice condition cards in my binder. It is legal. I love the grading companies. Dude, the grading companies, Benry, TCG, and I have been inside the walls of PSA. We know, we have been inside the walls. We love the grading companies. I like this card. What's up, Cashman? Thanks for coming down. How you going, King? I just want to have it reiterated if you're just coming into the stream. I bought these slabs 5 years ago. 5. Because I wanted to get good condition cards, good condition copies of these first edition jungle cards. Because I really like jungle. And we didn't have first edition here. So I was like, how do I get good condition copies of them? I feel like raw are just going to be scuffed. I feel like all the good ones have already been graded. And I was like, you know what? If I just buy 8s and 7s, I can get decent enough conditions so that I don't feel completely scuffed. And then I can figure out what I'm going to do with them later, which is how I ended up here. I like this card. Pinsir and Scyther, 2 of my favorites from the set. Bottom looks a little bit heavy. Edges don't look as bad as some of the others. I remember touching the Japanese Pinsir. That sounds like a very weird sentence. Just strolling around DFO next to Exhibition Center was tired. I wanted to watch Twitch for a bit. Cashman, do you know who Xavier PTCG is? Who the fuck are they? I'm mad about it now. Cashman, if you don't leak, I will actually find you. Who is it? Cashman, message me on Facebook. Who the fuck is it? Message me on Facebook, Cash. Thank you. Xavier TCG, you're fucking done, dude. Your days are numbered. Your days are numbered. You're fucking done, kid. Dude, the back of this looks awesome. Damn. Big Sag. Not that bad, though. That really brought this down to a PSA 8. The back looked really good for a moment. Still, that's totally fine. Like, you're not, in a binder, you're not seeing that. So, I don't really care. Why did that happen? My cards, like, my... Have we ever looked at my, Shining Gyarados on stream? We're going to get my Shining Gyarados out later. All right. Last three cards are Nido Queen. The left side of this looks fucked. So does the bottom. Dude, the edges on the left and the bottom look fucked up, bro. Terrible. Bottom right, terrible. Is that actually on the card? Left and right of the whole card looks cooked. How did this get an 8? Bottom looks chopped. Dude, I don't know who Xavier Clark is, man. Who the fuck is Xavier Clark? I've never met Xavier Clark in my life. I'm being hardcore gaslit right now. I've never met them. This is crazy, dude. The bottom of this is cooked. The left of this is cooked. And then the left of this is cooked. And then the bottom of this is cooked. But the left is actually the right. Because the left of this is cooked. And that's the right. So then the right of this is actually cooked too. PSA grading is based on how happy the grader is, if they've had their coffee, and if their lunch was yummy. As it should be. So are those dimples in the top and right corners? Well, at least I got them all here. Wiggly tough. Left of the left looks cooked. But bottom left is also cooked. I've never cracked a slab in my life. I'd probably have to do it as like a stream. Do I have a tile nipper? What is a tile nipper? Is that like a tiling tool? I hate that the card can move in PSA slabs. How come? That's one of the better 8s out of this pile so far. All right, Victory Bell, PSA 8. Front looks pretty good. Bottom heavy. A little bit right heavy. Or maybe the centering is good left to right. Yo, what's up? E1TFT. Just got in here. Is this PSP? PC, sorry. Yes, this is PS. Dude, what? Oh, this bro is tired, dude. Is this PC? Yes. These are cards that I bought pre-2020 boom. Yeah, I had a stroke. I'm really hungry. And it's hot. And this Xavier Clark guy is fucking me up, bro. All right, I'm putting a bounty on Xavier Clark PTCG. If somebody gives me their whereabouts, their full name, date of birth, address, and a photo, I will pay them 500 Australian dollars. I have dropped the bounty. You have 24 hours. I will send you 500 Australian dollars. I will net bank you 500 Australian dollars if you provide me this information right now. Their name is Huge Ass. Who are they? I will eat. I'm going to eat lunch soon. We got an ad break. Tim's mate. It's not Tim's mate. I'm waiting for the ad break to finish. I don't get it. A year ago, something you were dogged vintage. Now you're all about it. What happened? Poker Shark 44.
Are you the Pokemon guy, bro?
Yes, I am.
Where was I dogging vintage a year ago? James Beyond, thank you for the 5 gifted. I hope none of those went to Xavier Clark PTCG. They went to Sophia, Gloopy, Dutchland, Jet Spaghetti, Proxy. James, thank you for the 5 gifted, you king legend. And thank you for none of them going to Xavier Clark PTCG. I appreciate the support, King. W, actual W. Hey, would you cuddle me? Hey, would you cuddle? Oh man, I can't believe I've read half of that. Yes, I would cuddle you, okay? And I'd like to be cuddled. James, I appreciate the 5 gifted. Thank you for providing me free knowledge to skip a ton of YouTube videos on how to buy from Japan. W Black Ship. Yo, that's what they're there for. We're there to help. We've done our bit. Thank you, King. It's my pleasure. PokerShark 44. I have always liked Japanese vintage, so I don't remember dogging English vintage, but I was saying at the start of this stream that a lot of this stuff is stuff that I bought pre-2020 boom, where I was trying to get good condition first edition jungle cards, because jungle is one of my favorite sets, because it was like all I was really opening when I was a kid, because jungle was everywhere. But I don't own a lot of the good jungle hollows, so I thought it would be cool back then to get first editions of them. And I've let a lot of these packages sit in America, as you can probably tell by the certs being like super old. So we're just going through them, because I was buying 8s and 7s because I figured it made more sense to buy 7s and 8s, 7s of the evolutions, because they were more expensive, than it did to pay about the same and get raw copies. I figured all the raw copies were probably already sent to go and get graded. So I bought 8s, and I just don't know what to do with them now, whether to keep them in these slabs or crack them. And I think chat has convinced me that I should try and crack them. Because as we've seen, a lot of the grades are off, generous, harsh, crazy, nonsensical. Have you got any SPC yet? What's SPC? I'm not feeding them to the chickens. PokerShark came in and asked that question, and I feel like they just dipped. So I just went on a little diatribe for no reason. Prismatic Super Premium. No, that is just like not a thing in Australia, unless like you're a giga sweat with getting English product. Oh, thank you for following, Xavier. Who are you? We never met. You didn't get anything with Harry Shallcrass. Thai was never discussed this entire weekend. I never said Thai food once on Saturday or Sunday. You are gaslighting me. Don't you get the nice little Eevee box? Isn't it? Don't you get this in it? This is a Japanese one. Is the Japanese one different to the English one? Ooh, what do we got here? Why do we have that there? I was not drinking with Ryuki Okada. No, I wasn't. This is for a YouTube video. Those Shining Premium Collection box selling without cards are being sold for $45 to $50. Really? I don't believe Xavier. Nobody does. Why do people come in and say, you said X 2 years ago, now you're saying Y? What happened? I'm being one guide. I've already been one guide by Xavier, so I figure it doesn't matter if I get one guide by PokerShark. People just come in and I swear to God, people just sit on the sidelines and wait for me to slip up so they can come in and be like, ha! I fucking got you, you lying son of a bitch. You're fucking done for. It's Jova. Do I prefer the Eevee plush or the Pikachu plush?
Case?
I think the Eevee plush is cuter. I'm not going to lie. Well, this is pretty dope. I can zoom out a bit more. I'm glad to finally have these back here. I think these are just going to look better on in a binder. It's people from the investor stream chat coming back to One Guy You. Dude, it actually is. That is the worst thing that I've ever done in my entire life. I think the investor stream was the... I think maybe streaming on YouTube was the single worst career decision of my entire life. Why is this sticky? Why is it sticky? What's sticky here? I will not read that chat message out loud.
Can you help me sub to your channel please okJLUV? Prime sub not working. Minimum 3 months sub.
Are you giggling? You're pissing yourself laughing? I bet you are, aren't you? I bet you're pissing yourself laughing doing that. Haha, I did the funny thing with TTS. I don't know why your Prime sub is not working, but if you just pay for a sub, it actually helps the channel a lot because it helps with the channel points thing, the plus points. So the more paid subs, right, than Prime subs, the more individually paid subs, the closer I get to getting a 60-40 revenue split with Twitch, which doesn't benefit you but helps me, but would change my life considerably. So consider subbing for 3 months. But it's expensive. Listen, I've already doxed one person this stream. I can dox another. I don't know if there's a way to get these all on the screen. Oh no, there is. Rock not working. I may have disabled them. Pussyo, my little pickle, kombucha. Someone fixed it? God damn it. Have a nice day. That was my chance to get plus points, and you bottled it. You doxed me when I donated. I did dox you when you donated. And I regret it every day, okay? It was an accident. Look, doxing you was an accident. Doxing that Xavier Clark guy was not. He had it coming. Well, this isn't a regular thing. This is a one-off thing. I have a soft spot for my childhood. I'm not invulnerable to nostalgia. The one BGS slab does piss me off a little bit though. Which is reason enough to crack them all, right? There you go. Oh. Well, I'm glad to have these all. They look way better like this, which is, I reckon, more of a case to chuck them in a binder. For sure. Like 100%. Hey, speaking of binder. Oh, he's going to do it. He's going to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Get ready to say it. Oh. Boo. Boo.
Good time, bro. You're out. You're out. Get out of here.
Teaching you. Teaching you.
Come on, get out of your system.
What up, Hard Squad? What up, Hard Squad?
Any more?
What up, Hard Squad? What up, Hard Squad? What up, Hard Squad? What up, Hard Squad?
Really pent up, aren't you?
What up, Hard Squad? What up, Hard Squad? What up,
Really just been holding that in for a long time, haven't you guys?
What up, Hard Squad? What up, Hard
Just really.
What up, Hard
That's a big backlog. Like, that is a fat.
What up, Hard Squad?
That must have been hurting.
What up, Hard
Like, you must have been in pain.
What up, Hard Squad?
What up, jluv squad? Spread arm outwards towards camera and smile with all your teeth. Today we are opening a booster box of product name. Well, hang on. Opening a booster box of Fusion Strike. The latest Pokemon card set that is going to change your life. Play hooray sound effect. It is an amazing new Pokemon set that released at the same time worldwide. Wait. Australia's still waiting for the ETBs? Australia? Oh! Shiny Booba! Shiny Booba! Shiny Booba! Okay. Okay. The cameras died. We can see everything again. We're back. Okay. Speaking of binders, I just got these come in. These are fucking dope. I shouldn't swear when I do brand things, should I? So the neon range of Volt X is actually clean as hell. Dude, look how clean this is. They're so clean. But look at this. Who let them cook? Who let them cook is what I'm saying. Eat this if you want to wake up from the simulation. Don't eat this. Do not eat this. Throw it away. Do not eat this. It was a joke. Look. Hello? Hello? I think this looks better. Dude, Volt X. okJLUV 10 Neon BO. 10% off at Volt X. Yeah, but Risa, they don't keep the lights on. There's a reason why. There's two reasons why I like Volt X. One, the colors are really nice. Risa is the biggest jluv don't get your bag fan of all time. jluv, when he does a brand shout out, actually, you should do this other brand instead. Please support your boy. There is such a thing as getting a bag, doing a brand shout out, and also liking the product. And the thing about Volt X is that they tick all those boxes, which is why I like working with them. They also really support a lot of the stuff that you see on the channel. So if it wasn't for Volt X, a lot of the videos and stuff that you see just wouldn't exist. So yeah, I like them. I'll always shout them out. They're my boys and girls. They're my crew. But you can do this. And that just looks good. Okay? I tossed those silica packs into my sealed collection box. That's probably a good idea to keep the humidity down. This is your landlord. Just wondering when we'll be receiving the next scheduled payment. Unfortunately, 5 Volt X binders and double deck box will not feed our family. Volt X have a big neon range, and I like all of them. These are all empty, so I can stack them. I do think that the green one is my favorite. But the blue and orange together look really nice. I have a lot of Volt X binders. A lot of them are empty too. I've got a lot of bindering to do. Oh! If you had to feed one slab to the chickens, it would be... It'd be the electrode. You have to admit that that looks clean, okay? You got to admit that that looks clean. It looks clean. okJLUV 10 Neon BO gets you 10% off the blue and the orange ones. And then okJLUV Neon 10 gets you 10% off of these two. But if you've never used the VaultX code to buy from VaultX before, you can just use okJLUV10, which gets you 10% off the whole website for anything. And that gets you 10% off Amazon Australia. They do ship within Australia now, so check that out. They have a new binder on the way. I don't know if I can show it. Hang on, wait, maybe I can show it. Maybe this is like world first reveal. Give me a second. Look, this wasn't meant to turn into a bit about binders. But if you're going to buy the binders, you may as well use the code, right? 10% off for you, 10% for me. Everybody wins. Let's just check my email and make sure I'm not violating an NDA. Dude, why is my internet lagging? Oh my God. Your content to go out from 20th of May. Well, look at this, chat. Wait. Oh. Here it is. SV10. Check this out. This is the SV10 binder. This is the Team Rocket binder, which will go up for pre-order soon on VaultX. So, world first reveal. Here it is, chat. Ooh. Very red. This is not as unique. Oh, the stitching's red. That's kind of nice. This isn't as like unique as some of their other binders, but it fits the bill. I like the red stitching though. That's a nice touch. That is a really nice touch. This is clean. It's just black and red. Would be tight with the Rocket R embossed. Maybe that would have been a copyright issue, which is why they didn't do it. But that is super clean. You can go here to get notification for when the pre-orders for that drop. The code for this will be okJLUV SV. It'll be this. We'll get you 10% off this. Yeah, but it's probably not an issue for him because nobody cares or knows who he is. If you're a big, huge entity business corporation, it's probably more of an issue. So they don't want to risk it. He's never really cared about that, has he? Internal temp high. Allow it to cool. Well, there you go. SV10 coming soon. Pre-order now at VaultX. okJLUV 10 SV10 for 10% off. I don't know, but I think the thing with copyright is that it's always best to just err on the side of caution, right? It's more the actual, it's not the letter R, it's the way that the R is printed that's synonymous with Pokemon. So it's a little sneak peek. I'll post about that on Instagram later on tonight / tomorrow. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, that is all my mail. I was pretty hyped to get this though. It's been sitting there for a while. Just a nice way to get a good condition copy of it that isn't super expensive. I think I paid like, I don't know, $40 or $50 for this. I don't know how much this is now, raw. Every time I see it, which is rarely in Japan, it's always very expensive. So, next stream will potentially be, it might be later this week. But I am going to stream a card show in Melbourne on Sunday, Australia time. So that'll be Saturday for the Americans. And it'll be very, very late. Oh, it won't be too late for the UK peeps, but maybe UK Europeans be a bit late in the Saturday evening for you guys. So that'll be coming up soon. I will try and make that bit more easier to forecast. I'll put like a schedule in the Discord so that it's super clear. So I'm excited for that because I've missed doing proper IRL streams where I don't get my stream shut down. But that is all for today. I am going to go and get some editing done. So if you're new here, go check out the YouTube, join our Discord. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, and I'm on Twitter too. And go check out the VODs channel. I do have a big VODs upload backlog. I've got to get a lot of those up. I got to finish the thumbnails for them. Any cool card shops near you that let me stream? The issue with Melbourne card stores is that they are very far spread out. They're not in like one central spot. But I do want to do a Melbourne card store stream one day. It just will involve driving. It'll probably happen in June because I'm cooking up some stuff for early June, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. That's part of what we're working towards here. But thank you for this. That is inching ever, ever closer to 500. It is a lofty goal, but we're working towards it. James, Beyond, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you for support. Thank you for helping that out. You're a legend. I appreciate that. Formula, thank you for the prime. You having a mare, but you got there eventually. Genium, thank you. Thank you for your kind messages over the weekend as well. Good to see you. Benry, peace out. Take it easy. Ziddy10, take care. My number one hater. Joe, you're missing it. We're about to wrap it up. Lolbal, thank you as always. Decimaya, I'm sorry I doxed you. It won't happen again. Unless your name's Xavier Clark. I gotcha. Peace out. Null Remnant, thank you as always. Nicholas, good to see you, man. Hopefully you can catch the VOD. Hopefully I can edit it. Cad619, take care. Blank Turk, peace out. Murnip, as always, you absolute mad lad. Get some sleep. Thanks for coming down. Akin Titan, thank you for the resub. Pseudo Zara as well, thank you for the prime. And I do nothing a lot. Good to have you. Thank you for the prime. Buzz Bunny, thank you for the interesting discussions around card alteration. That was actually quite fun. It's funny. Who else we got? Zangafan, take care. Faith and Science, as always, your legend. Thanks for coming down. Risa, have a good one. Calvin, Asteri, peace out. I'll chat to you in a second. But that's all she wrote. All right. Catch you in the Discord. Catch you next stream. Until then, look after yourself. And peace out. I'm going to get some lunch. Have a good one, guys. Will I be at the POG challenge? If you're there, I'll be there. And I will end your existence. In the tournament setting, I will send you home. Losing. You will go home a loser. They will remove you, your existence from the tournament